I sort of went, a couple of months of that real tough. Well, you're waking up at night and I struggled with letting go of my regular pub nights with my mates, and I struggled to let go of that. And I think that was a little bit of, oh wow, that part of me's sort of over. But then you accept it, and then you evolve and you adapt. And now I actually just relish the short and sharp pub sessions, finishing earlier and whatever, or taking the kids, and it's a family sort of environment. So I probably have that. The depression. I got very down after Oscar. I think I might have mentioned this to you before, but I got pretty down and disappointed that Oscar's probably going to be the last. If Elodie and I are to stay together, I think she's more happy with the two. We got one of each, and just happy with the two. Whereas I was super excited from finding out, from conception to finding out, to then that whole watching her Elodie, her belly grow, and watching the evolution, and to even having being in the hospital and the pregnancy or the labour happening, and super excited about that whole experience. And so it took me a few days, a week or so to accept that maybe this is going to be the last time I go through that. But then who knows? We could have a third. We could have a third.
You really, because you've mentioned it again. Like I can see the sincerity. Like you really, you really did feel, and so.
But it's a time of life as well. It is difficult. It's financially difficult, especially to go 3 kids. We'd be better off having 3 kids and one of us staying home. Really, other than not having 3 kids at daycare, or we'd get an au pair in, a nanny, live-in nanny or whatever. And it's a shame that the finances come into it. So it's like, well, let's see where we are in 2 or 3 years' time. I think it's great that you've got 2 elder kids and then a younger one. I mean, you've got babysitters, haven't you? I think that's positive. The positives outweigh the negatives of that one person being younger. So I don't have problems with having a child 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 years
except she's going to want another one.
Except.
So I'll be full for. So for that reason, because that little one will need a little sister.
I don't know. I'm one of 4, and I just go to. I'm just like to my mum. I don't know how you did it. We grew up on a farm, and she said, well, for 6 years, because that's the gap between the 4, 6 years, I didn't go out, Ross. I didn't leave the farm.
But that's what you need.